This episode is sponsored by LadyFootlocker.com. You have a lot going on. Work, school, friends, kids, cocktail parties. Go prepared and look good while you're doing it. Head to everydaytriggers.tv/lady to save 10% off orders $50 or more at LadyFootlocker.com. Welcome to Common Man Cocktails. I'm your host, Derek Schomer, and today I got to roll single, just by myself, just this one episode, because I didn't have apple juice when we recorded them ahead of time, so this is being recorded late, and we'll just bring it in, I think, on Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. So we're going to solo it up. This drink, pretty easy. It's called the Moscow Mule. It was submitted by Jonas, and so what I did is it's basically, you're going to have 1.5 ounces of vodka, 3 ounces of apple juice, which is my killer, 4 slices of lime. Surprisingly, that's what I had. We're gonna put ice. It's gonna you're shaking it, but it's kind of like shaking more like a not really. It's like a stir. I'm gonna call it, but or a roll, if you will. Really, what you're trying to do is just kind of mix it a little bit. So we're gonna do this with, put it in the bottom of a cocktail shaker. You know what? I'm gonna measure it all out right here. Just make sure it fits. So what we're going to do is I'm going to put some ice in here. Then I'm going to throw in 4 slices of lime. Leave that over there for a second. And I got my little Aguas lime cutter here. Let's see how we can get this to work here. This thing's pretty cool. If I get it to work right. Oh yeah, this could be awesome. Slice it up. There we go. So we got some lime slices here. We're going to squeeze the lime slices over the ice. Just get them out, 4 of them. Or, as I believe the recipe said, lime boats. Kind of looks like a little canoe, lime canoes. 3, 4. And, I'm using, for this recipe, I decided I'm going to go with St. Petersburg. I use Russian Standard, or will, tomorrow. Yes. So I wanted to try 2 different Russian vodkas. I'm pretty sure it's Russian vodka. There's a lot to say Russian vodka, but they're maybe not even made there. These, I'm pretty sure, are made there, so we're going to go with that. So it says, all right, we're going to cut the limes, add limes to the shaker, then put your vodka, then put your apple juice, or whatever. We'll do vodka first just to be proper. 1.5 ounces. Just gonna dump it right over those limes, get those juices moving. Apple juice. 2. Should be able to fit all of them in here. Another ounce. There you go. So you've got all your key ingredients. Now we're just gonna agitate them a little bit. So I'm gonna dump them in here. Give it a little shake. It's already getting cold. That's pretty cool, yeah. Dump it back in. A little more ice. And every time I make, maybe it's because of how we've done mojitos, usually crushed ice, or juleps, or whatever. I think it looks cooler when you fill these type of drinks that have like all those limes in there right to the top with ice, because I don't know, it makes me think spring, summer, refreshing. Done. So your garnish is kind of obvious. It's just these big old piles of limes, lime boats, lime canoes. It's an easy drink and only requires really 2 ingredients and a fruit. Classic in that way. But it does require a little bit of prep work. Slice those ahead of time. You can make these for all your friends. Not really too much of a scent. A little lime, mainly because the lime's been splattered all around it. It does have a nice, refreshing taste. Different, only in the fact that I don't know how often I mix such a high degree of like the sour lime with the apple juice. I don't get any vodka. I guess you can. You get a little bit of vodka. If you use like an astringent or something just really nasty vodka, like bottom shelf, $2 bottle handle, which I don't think we have, so I'm proud of that, you're probably going to get a lot of that through because it's still a vodka drink. That's your core spirit. However, using a good smooth vodka, you get a good smooth taste, plus your limes and your apples. Neither play a huge role. They kind of really play together and give you a refreshing, something that's different from lemonade. And it's different from just apple juice. It's kind of like some new style of juicy, sweet, sour thing going on that is actually kind of enjoyable and refreshing. And I just like drinks that you just dump in the fruits. That, my friends, the Moscow apple. You don't need screwdrivers. You don't need White Russians. You need a drink like that. I'm your host, Derek Schomer for EverydayDrinkers.tv. We're teaching you how to drink.